Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
4,
The moon haunts you!
3, 2, 1.
Marvel Rivals is the new Overwatch, and a lot of people are having fun with this game. I loved playing Overwatch back when it first came out, but I dropped out of it because I had an issue about getting specific skins that I wanted. Skins help the players express themselves through their favorite character. Yes, I love Reaper, but what if he was blue? Back in Overwatch 1, you would get a free loot box whenever you leveled up, but the skin you wanted was not a guarantee. Now in Overwatch 2, you need to grind through the battle pass to get skins, which some people will argue it's worse. In Marvel Rivals, it is so much easier to get skins. All you need to do is specific challenges, and the game rewards the player with currency, so you can easily save up and buy whatever skin you want. The game itself looks great, and the skins in the game reflect this. But I want a very specific skin. That specific skin is the Golden Moon Knight skin. Because Moon Knight is my main and it just looks cool. In order to get it, I just need to make it to Gold Division in the Comp game mode. Comp is just short for competitive, I'm just using some slang. But this should be easy. The way competitive usually works is you'll have placement matches, and depending on how well you perform in those matches, will decide what division you get put in. So if you do really well in all those matches, then you get put into a high rank. But if you do really poorly in those matches, then you get put into a low rank.
Placement matches?
Yes, placement matches. So that players at the same skill level can play against each other.
Oh, no. Everyone starts at the bottom and needs to crawl their way back up.
This is bad because it's a team game where you need to work together. So you can be the best player in the world, but if the team can't communicate with each other and loses, then you get punished. But I am determined to get this skin, so I gave myself a challenge. For no particular reason. I am going to get to gold in 1 week, otherwise I will have my friends draw me as the failure I am and have it as my profile picture. You might think that this challenge sounds easy, but already I'm facing 2 massive hurdles. One being console. The second being, I'm bad at the game. I'm not the worst. I usually get placed in silver in competitive game modes. So as long as I can get to silver, then I'll start playing with players at my actual skill level and should be able to easily get to gold. But I have to start from the bottom in bronze, or as I like to call it, bronze. This will be a torturous part of this challenge, as I am with players who both deserve to be in a higher tier because they can actually play the game, and players who do belong in bronze because they're bad. The first couple of matches, nothing too special happens, and I can even get a few wins. Then the enemy team would implement their first strategy to stop me from achieving my goal. Lag. This match was abysmal. I physically couldn't tell what was going on. No one was being healed. No one was dying. But we somehow won this game. I even ranked up to bronze 2. I was winning game after game. It was amazing. I felt fantastic. I thought nothing could stop me. 5 losses in a row. Like, is it my fault? At this point, I've mostly been playing the healer, Jeff. But is it my fault that I wanted to play a different hero than Jeff? I get it. I'm an incredible Jeff player. I see my own gameplay. That's some good Jeff gameplay. But sometimes, I don't want to be a healer. But no one else does their job, and I'm forced to change to Jeff so that my team can have a competent team comp. Team comp is just short for team composition. I'm just using some slang. But I am ending day 1 in bronze 2. Starting off day 2, I had an extremely close domination match with both teams at 99% capture rate. We were in overtime, and somehow the enemy team was able to capture it again, bringing us further into overtime. But the enemy team just wanted it more, I guess. I started trying to branch out with heroes instead of just using my mains, Moon Knight and Jeff. I started to play the Punisher, and he's actually pretty fun. With the ability to change your gun from a rifle to a shotgun for closer combat, it makes him really versatile. Through using the Punisher, I was able to make it to bronze 1. I was making great progress and I could just taste silver. Surely nothing can go wrong. These are different matches, by the way. 5 more losses in a row. And I get knocked right back down to bronze 2. And it can't truly be my fault. I'm getting SVP a lot of the time, so I have to be doing something right. I decided to take a break and go outside, when I remembered that it's winter, and it's cold. So I went right back inside and started playing competitive again. This is ruining my life. I had a domination match where my team was able to hold the point completely without letting the enemy team get a single point in the whole match. Got this sweet double kill as Jeff, and I tried to 1v1 against another Jeff to crawl my way back to bronze 1, and I decided to call it a day there. On day 3, my friend came home for the holiday, so I hung out with him all day, and you know, good. I needed a break from competitive. But speaking of day 3, you could have gotten this video 3 days early on Patreon. The enemy team would implement their second strategy to stop me from achieving my goal, having my teammates disconnect. Every time my team is losing a match, one person inevitably disconnects and it suddenly becomes a 5v6, so it just becomes a guaranteed loss. Even if they leave the match, the game continues and I get punished for my teammate disconnecting. But when an enemy disconnects, the match ends. And I don't even get rewarded. I get nothing. This is the worst part about this game, is being punished because somebody decided to leave early. It wouldn't be bad if I didn't get points deducted for this guaranteed loss. But I do. I get points deducted because Woman Enjoyer 6 decided to leave early. I don't think they enjoy women. At this point, Marvel Rivals released a special Winterfest game mode, Jess Winter Splash Festival, where you go around covering the ground in snow and whichever team is able to cover more ground wins. It's just Splatoon. It's just Splatoon. And what sucks is that it's a lot of fun. And what am I supposed to do? Not play the special game mode? I had to play it just a little bit, but I should go back to competitive. Leaving? Why would we be leaving? Oh. I picked a bad week to do this challenge. Day 5 starts out strong with this horrible team comp. Yet I'm able to keep everyone completely healed and we sweep the enemy team. I even get complimented and I finally achieve Silver 3. Finally, I'm in the division I believe I belong in, Silver, or as I like to call it, Silver. Yeah, you'll see things don't get that much better. I also started to only play as Moon Knight a lot more as I truly love to play as him. And I'm done being the healer. I learned how to be a better Moon Knight with how to properly place my ultimate, along with knowing where I should place my Onks strategically for them to actually be effective. And it works out really well as I make it to Silver 2 before the end of the day. This is one of the best days in competitive. I don't know why, but as long as each day is this good, then I'll be able to achieve gold by tomorrow. At the start of day 6, I won a domination match and then it went downhill from there. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. 6 losses in a row. I don't get it. I don't know what happened, and I hate to ask this, but am I the problem? No, that can't be it. I can never be the problem. At least the first match was close, almost having to go into a 4th round, but then it was just, oof, yikes, jeez. How do you lose that? What is wrong with you? Yeah, they wanted more, I guess. But through that rough patch, with encouraging words from my teammates, I got victories under my belt and made it to Silver 1. I am close. I am so close to gold in winning this challenge, when the enemy team would implement their final strategy to stop me from achieving my goal. Iron Fist. He just keeps punching me. I get it. It's a good strategy to flank the team and kill the healers in the back. But like, please, stop! I would keep playing with some wins here and some losses here, but decided to end the day in Silver 1, hoping that on the final day, I will be able to beat this challenge. The first match was a loss with my teammates not being that supportive. Like, dude, I get it. I want to get out of rank. I don't want to be here. But I need that Moon Knight skin. Also, it's just silver. Like, it's not that bad. Second match also ended in defeat because the enemy team should be in a higher rank than silver, which could have been the case if this game had qualifying matches. But I finally got my first and second wins of the day, putting me 20 points away from gold. But through a great play from the enemy Jeff, I sadly lost the next match. And then another enemy team that was too good to be in silver prevented my team from even getting close to the capture point, ending in a loss. Another win and another loss got me 40 points away from gold when this happened. And I never played competitive again. This was rough. What sucks the most is that it could have been avoided with qualifying matches like I keep saying, because then I would have been placed closer to gold and wouldn't need to fight so hard. Having to rely on my team to be able to make a competent team comp and being able to carry their own weight to work as a team was clearly too much to ask for. But man, do I love this game. The graphics stand out so much, with every character design looking so amazing. I think there's a great mixture of well-known heroes along with kind of obscure ones. The gameplay is fantastic, with each hero feeling unique from one another. But this challenge almost made me hate this game. Did I hate this challenge? Yes. I usually never play competitive, so it sucks that I just had to love Moon Knight and they just had to lock one of the coolest skins for him behind competitive. Had it been any other hero, I simply wouldn't need to play competitive, but I gave myself this challenge to really push myself to get this skin quicker. And I wasn't even playing the game right. I was always playing with randoms and not with my friends. But why? It's honestly because I don't want them to bear this burden of having to play competitive. But the game is a lot better with friends. I keep complaining about what I had to do to achieve a free skin. But it's a free skin. I truly felt like I earned this skin. There was no random chance that I may or may not get this skin. It was a guarantee as long as I put in the effort. And that's what I love the most about Marvel Rivals. It rewards the player. It respects their time. This is why people are loving this game more than Overwatch right now. I feel like this game actually cares about my time and is grateful that I chose to play this game over any other game. Well, time to go back to playing any other game. I miss my single player experiences. So what are you, some kind of werewolf? Or some kind of hedgehog?
Did you really just make a Marvel post-credit scene for an 11-minute video?
Yes, but shut up.